Oh yeah, that was the easiest ever. 15 minutes. That's amazing. I'll do that. Here's paper. That was super simple. Girl power. I love this job. Jump up. You know what? So now all we need is time to do that. We're too supposed to be like whatever. On this, the 11th day of May, in the year of our Lord 2019, in the presence of our degree candidates, faculty and staff, members of the Board of Trustees, our overseers, members of the Women's Council, honored guests and friends, the 2019 commencement of Bellarmine University is hereby officially in session. To all here present, we extend a most cordial welcome. Ms. Laura Klein, Director of Campus Ministry, will give the invocation. Will all please stand?
As we gather together this morning to celebrate the graduates of the class of 2019, let us call to mind the spark of the divine within each of us, that which both distinguishes us and connects us, that which gives animation to all that we do. I invite you to pray with me now in your own way. Blessed are you, Creator Spirit, our God who loved each of us into being and who sustains us with gifts and talents in abundance. Looking back on their earliest days with us, our students were welcomed with Bellarmine hospitality, and through faculty gifts of homework and papers, research and experiments, their search for truth illuminated their minds. The gifts of service and social justice, of career exploration and prayer with our staff, blessed them with clarity on the search for their true selves in the inclusive Merton spirit. And through the synthesis of these experiences, both in and out of the classroom, they received the gift of inspiration to be your hands in a troubled world, utilizing their talents as servant leaders. Hospitality, illumination, Merton spirit, inspiration, your gifts, O God, our values. And to be together for one last time as a Bellarmine community, celebrating these gifts made manifest, we are grateful. We invoke your presence among us this morning so that we might celebrate with appropriate awe and thanksgiving. Our task is to be aware of your presence in getting us to this day and to recognize you at work in our lives as we go forth, so that our graduates may continue to be your hands and to bring their best to future clients and supervisors, students and patients, family and friends. Remain in us, Creator Spirit, we pray, now and forevermore. Amen.
Thank you, Laura. Please remain standing while our University Schola Women's Quartet sings the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the brave and the home of the brave.
Thank you, that was wonderful. Please be seated. The recipient of the honorary degree will now be presented and conferred by the President of Bellarmine University, Dr. Susan M. Donovan.
Good morning. Today's honoree is both a Bellarmine alumna and a cherished member of the Bellarmine family. Dr. Carol Pfeffer has spent her entire career in education, first in the classroom and then in administration. I'm going to talk about you a while, but you have to stand. She started out as an English teacher at Assumption High School. In 1989, she came to Bellarmine's English department, where for the next 2 decades, she was a much beloved teacher. She maintained her close connection with students when she moved into administration in 2008, first as an associate vice president, then as vice president, and finally as provost. She is a very visible presence on campus, and you often hear her laugh before you see her. There is no one at Bellarmine with a better sense of humor. Her excellent work has been recognized here at Bellarmine, where she has been named Teacher of the Year and inducted into the Alumni Association's Scarlet and Silver Society. She has also received the Spirit, Mind, and Body Award from Assumption High School and was recognized during the Catholic Education Foundation's Salute to Catholic School Alumni in 2017 and was named the Most Admired Woman in Education by Today's Women magazine in 2017. Carol has been a tremendous help to me in my first years as president. In fact, she postponed her planned retirement to help with my transition. I've heard that Carol sometimes wished she had been called to be an astronaut so that she could see the world from that perspective. From my perspective, instead, she ended up being mission control for Bellarmine. Through her excellent teaching and wonderful sense of caring and humanity, and her determination to make Bellarmine's academic programs the very best that they can be, she has helped to launch countless students into the world, fully prepared to take on whatever challenges the world throws at them. It is my great pleasure, therefore, to award the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa, to Dr. Carol C. Pfeffer. Introduce you. I think there are very few people who spend the last day of their career, the last day of work, delivering a commencement address to their alma mater. But then again, the mold was broken when Dr. Pfeffer became an educator. I'm honored and privileged to have her address this incredible class of 2019 of Bellarmine University. Please welcome her kindly and listen closely to the wisdom of this wonderful leader. I am so grateful for her contributions to Bellarmine students, faculty, staff, and alumni. It is with great honor and great anticipation, then, that I introduce your commencement speaker, Dr. Carol C. Pfeffer.
President Donovan, members of the Board of Trustees, I accept with great humility the degree conferred today. But I mostly thank you for this great honor of talking with students, because truly there is no greater honor for a teacher than to spend her last time in that role talking to students. Graduates, I've struggled with this because you're all at different places. Some of you are finishing a first college degree, looking for work, maybe having begun it recently. Some of you are completing master's degrees, perhaps after sitting out for a while, retooling for a new career. Some of you are completing terminal degrees, the doctoral level. And I'm retiring altogether. I'm not nearly as qualified as other commencement speakers to talk about the world of work and industry and professions that await you. But you'll find those mentors if you haven't already. And I know for sure our faculty and staff have provided you with the knowledge and skills you need. So let me talk a bit about life, which I hope Bellarmine has also talked with you about. And I begin with a line from the poet Mary Oliver that a lot of people have heard me quote, which is on my refrigerator door, so I read it every day. She says, "Tell me, what is it you plan to do with your one wild and precious life?" It can sound sweet, can't it? Even a little syrupy. But I hear a directive. Tell me. And I hear a clear focus on intentionality. What do you plan to do with your life? Not, hey, what are you hoping for? Not, ooh, if you had some wishes, what would they be? No, says Oliver. We're the primary agent of our lives. And if we were to live them to the fullest, planning is involved, because it won't just happen. I hope you view your experience at Bellarmine as having helped you enormously in thinking about what you want to do with your lives, regardless of where you are in your professional and personal journeys. I hope you reflect on your time as having been one where you honed knowledge and skills specific to disciplines, as well as ideas and interpersonal skills that transcend all areas of study. In short, I hope your time with us has helped you become better human beings. We all keep working at that, don't we? And today I share 3 images with you that I hope will help us think about that. And believe it or not, the first one is dancing. Seems like every time I turn on the TV, there's another dance show, and I'll admit it, I love them all, especially the ballroom competition. But if you've watched any of them, here's what I think we want to think about. Individuals audition, but when they compete, they dance with partners. And in some of the challenges, all of the couples are dancing on the same floor simultaneously, and that's the one that blows me away. I wonder, what kind of talent does it take, not just to dance well, but dance those same steps in perfect unison with another person and do it on the dance floor with other couples. I'll be honest, I'm always afraid they're going to trip all over themselves, but they never do. They all glide around the floor together while the rest of us stare in wonder. This is addressed in the play Master Harold and the Boys, which is a coming-of-age story. The mentor for young Hallie is named Sam, and Sam himself is practicing to compete in ballroom dancing, and Hallie doesn't get it. He just doesn't get it. But Sam tells him, Hallie, being on the dance floor is, quote, like being in a dream world where accidents don't happen. Why? Because each individual out there has developed the knowledge and skills of each dance. Each person has embraced the personal responsibility and discipline to aspire to greatness. But it doesn't end there, does it? Yesterday, Drew Chandler said in a speech at the honors brunch something that gets to what I'm saying. He said, just knowing things isn't enough. No dancer wins just by walking out on the dance floor and busting some moves, no matter how good they are. Judges want to see them with partners, on a shared floor, with other couples, which speaks to how well each person can dance with others. No matter how good we might be at solo dancing, if we ignore everyone around us, it's a mess. Sam describes this in the play when he contrasts dancing with real life. And he says, in real life, quote, we're bumping into each other all the time. They're big collisions, and they make for a lot of bruises. People get hurt in all that bumping, and we're sick and tired of it now. It's been going on for too long. Are we never going to get it right? Learn to dance life like champions instead of always being just a bunch of beginners at it? I ask myself that question every day, especially when I watch the news and read about the collisions that affect all of us. I hope your time at Bellarmine has helped you become a more competent, qualified person in your chosen field, a better dancer in your respective fields, but I hope we've also reminded you that wherever you work and wherever life takes you, your work, your dancing is always done with others in a shared environment, whether that's an accounting firm, a hospital floor, a DPT clinic, a nonprofit organization, your home, your church, your neighborhood, you name it. What you know definitely matters, but so do the ways you use that knowledge, the way you dance. To that image, I hope Bellarmine has reminded you of the difference between a career, my work, and a vocation, whom I serve with that work. A vocation, a calling, says theologian Frederick Buechner, is where your great passion, our great passion, intersects with the world's great needs. When we ignore the larger communities and just do our own thing, big collisions happen. and people get hurt in all that bumping. I hope Bellarmine has challenged you and helped you dance like champions. My second image also points to the individual within community. When I was 33, my only brother, my only sibling in fact, committed suicide, a devastating event from which I wondered if my mother, father, and I would ever recover. If you've seen the play Hamilton or listened to the soundtrack, I'm sure you remember the haunting song at the end after a tragic event in his life. They sing, "There are moments that the words don't reach. There is suffering too terrible to name. If you see him in the street, walking by himself, talking to himself, have pity. He's trying to do the unimaginable." I always think of my father and his reaction to losing his only son when I hear that. But here's the moment, and it's really important that you hear it. Here's the moment I want to have you take away from this. I still remember it 30 years later. My parents and I were sitting in a mass of remembrance, broken beyond words.
Yes, if we could have the family, William Patrick Englehart, he's fine and he's conscious, but if we could have the family meet at the front of Freedom Hall. Natasha Began will be there.
I have to say what we just saw happen is going to reinforce what I'm saying. And thank you for the reverence with which you held that graduate at this moment. So I want you to see my father and my family sitting in church at the Mass of Remembrance for my brother. The day before, he had literally collapsed to the floor in the funeral home. Took 4 men to lift him. 20 hours later, here's your image. The recessional is beginning, and I hear next to me my father belt out, not whisper, belt out these words from one of his favorite hymns, the only one he'd asked me to make sure was in the funeral. Then sings my soul, my Savior God, to thee. How great thou art, how great thou art. Given what happened before, how's this possible? And I think there are 2 things I'd like to leave with you here. The first is, Bud Pfeffer spent his life developing core principles from which he derived meaning beyond himself, something to sustain him beyond any collision, no matter how tragic. And I really admired him for this. But let's don't miss the second reality. And we just saw evidence of it just a minute ago. He could sing because he wasn't singing alone. He was singing within a larger community of his Catholic faith, his parish church, enormous circle of family and friends. When we processed out of that church following my brother's casket, I looked at a church filled with family and friends also singing their hearts out, maybe through tears, but they were singing, supporting us each and every step of the way. And I thought to myself, so this is what community looks like and feels like. You saw it a minute ago when immediately his colleagues yelled, help, help, we need help. And we all responded. So that's what community feels like. I hope your time at Bellarmine has provided opportunities for each of you to examine and nurture meaning in your life, where it's anchored, how it informs your worldview, and that of the people with whom you share your lives, with whom you share your dance floors, how that meaning shapes your goals, not just what you want to do, but who you want to be. I hope your time in classes, educational experiences outside the formal classrooms, conversations with faculty and staff and friends, I hope all of that has fostered in each of you a habit of thinking deeply about profound realities and mysteries, what you believe. What's greater than thou art? And I hope we've been careful in reminding all of us that others with whom we share our lives might find their true north, their meaning, in a different set of principles. And they might sing differently, with melodies and lyrics different than their own, but they're singing too, and they're on our dance floor too. I hope we've reminded all of us that it's hard work to create community, but we have a duty to do it, an obligation to create it, a space where each of us is held when we've been in a collision, when you've been in a collision. Community that not only helps reduce the number of those big collisions, but to attend to it when it's all a mess and we face the unimaginable. Think about it. We could have told you to show up at the registrar's office, grab your diploma, and be done with it. But here we all are, gathered on this dance floor, literally surrounding you, celebrating all of you, and rejoicing with you as we publicly applaud this milestone in your lives. We're all a part of your journey in some way, and we're better for it. And you're better for having all of us as part of your journey as well, celebrating your dancing like champions to finish these degrees. Which leads me to my final point and image: celebration. For those of us a little older, we remember in 1995 the Hale-Bopp comet, one of the most widely observed in the 20th century. I love that kind of stuff. So I had my telescope out like everybody else, and I was stunned by what I saw. But that's not my image for you today. Instead, picture this. I'm walking down a side road in my neighborhood, walking the dogs, of course, and I see a father with, it looked to be like a 4-year-old, maybe 5-year-old son. And I was smitten with this image, so I stopped to watch. I watched the little boy go up to the telescope and look, and he turned around, and I was a little surprised by his reaction. I thought he'd just be giddy with it, but he wasn't. He was a little bit serious. And then I watched that little fella look up at his daddy and say, "This is the best day of my life." Not how pretty the comet is. This is the best day of my life. That unabashed wonder still moves me almost 25 years later. And I know part of it was he was sharing that with his daddy. But even at that age, he was smart enough to know grace and wonder when he saw it and stop and let it wash all over him, like we're doing today with each of you. Yeah, life has its big collisions, but it's filled with countless beauties, wonders, and graces. And I urge you and all of us to be intentional in attending to, basking in those moments that can truly overwhelm us with beauty and awe and joy and gratitude. Moments that speak to those greater mysteries and meaning in our lives. Moments to fill our souls. So what do we plan to do with our wild and precious lives? I think we could do worse than try to dance like champions. I think we could do worse than continually try to nurture meaning in our lives. I think we could do worse than giving ourselves over to building and strengthening the communities in which we live, work, and play. And we could do worse than taking a moment now and then to utter with praise, "This is the best day of my life." And this one's pretty swell for me, too. Graduates, if you'll permit me one moment. I say to my wonderful colleagues, thank you for allowing me to share the Bellarmine dance floor with you for 30 years, for making me a better dancer, and for always forgiving me when I cause collisions. Had my fair share. Serving with you has been one of the greatest joys and privileges of my life. I'll miss you all, our wonderful students, and I can't even put that in words. Dr. Donovan, thank you for the privilege of serving with you for 2 years. If I was a lot younger and had more pep, I'd proudly serve at your side, moving forward as you guide this university to greater heights. And graduates, some of you might be staying for another degree, but most of us are taking our leave today. But this we know, we'll always be a part of Knight's Nation. As we all journey forth wherever we are in our travels, I hope and trust we'll strive to live out each and every day our university motto, in veritatis amore, in love of truth. And I hope as we leave one moment and begin another in our journeys, that you can say with me, in the words of poet E.E. Cummings. For all that has been, thanks. To all that will be, yes. Congratulations. God bless each and every one of you. God bless this great university, and go Knights.
So I forgot to do something earlier. We need to confer Dr. Pfeffer's degree as she joins your class. So by the authority vested in me by the Commonwealth of Kentucky and the trustees of Bellarmine University, it gives me great pleasure to confer on you, Carol C. Pfeffer, the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa.
If I could just take a moment. I have been both the personal and professional beneficiary in innumerable ways of Dr. Pfeffer's occasionally wild, always precious, and truly wonderful leadership of our community. And so thank you for your remarks. I will carry those with me, and I know you will too. At this point, I'm pleased to ask two of our undergraduates who are being honored for outstanding academic achievement to come to the stage. Both of these students are graduating summa cum laude, bearing the highest class standards and therefore, class standing, and therefore each will receive the Archbishop's Medal for Scholastic Excellence, and Dr. Donovan will present the medals. Will Maria Kathleen George and Paul Michael Johnson please come to the stage? Oh, here she comes, okay. Maria will graduate summa cum laude from the Donna and Alan Lansing School of Nursing and Clinical Sciences with a Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Paul will graduate summa cum laude from the Bellarmine College of Arts and Sciences with a Bachelor of Science in Biology. Congratulations to Maria and Paul on this outstanding academic achievement. Will Sean Lawless, Jillian Schufelt, Zachary Bauer, and Madison Stevens please stand? Today, we wish to recognize our 4 graduating ROTC students. They will graduate today with bachelor's degrees and will serve on active duty as commissioned officers in both the Air Force and the Army. I also ask that our active duty, reserve, veteran, and dependent family members please rise. Well, you beat me to it. I was going to say, please join me in recognizing their commitment, service, and sacrifice on behalf of all of us. Thank you. Now, on behalf of all of our schools, their deans, their faculty members, Dr. Nancy York, Dean of the Donna and Alan Lansing School of Nursing and Clinical Sciences, will present to our president, Dr. Donovan, the candidates who have completed the requirements for their Bellarmine degrees.
Thank you. It is my honor to present the members of the August and December classes of 2018 and the May class of 2019, all of whom have fully complied with the requirements of their respective degrees. Whether these students have completed an undergraduate or graduate program, the curricula they have completed are inspired and informed by the liberal arts emphasis on critical thinking, problem solving, innovation, and creativity. The students seated before you have been reminded of the Bellarmine mission that calls us all to develop intellectual, moral, and professional competencies to benefit the public interest, to help create our future, and to improve the human condition. On behalf of the distinguished faculty of Bellarmine University, the academic deans congratulate all of these students upon their many accomplishments, and we recommend to the Board of Trustees their degrees be conferred. Congratulations.
Ready? This is your moment. Will the degree recipients please come forward when invited by the marshal? The following bachelor's degree recipients are from the Bellarmine College of Arts and Sciences. Cassidy Adams, summa cum laude. Megan Elise Alexander, summa cum laude. Maria Rebecca Alfaro, summa cum laude. Christopher Blake Andrew. Candace Marie Arlinghouse, summa cum laude. Jordan Darcy Arrigo. Bridget Eileen Bard, summa cum laude. Emily Barrett, cum laude. Ramon Batista Torres. Christopher E. Owens. Zachary Thomas Bauer, cum laude. Chelsea Nicole Beeline. Claudia Esther Bejarano Berlanga. Kellen P. Berry. Hannah Nicole Booley, summa cum laude. Jalen Michael Blair, summa cum laude. Victoria Blakey. Helen M. Beck. Rachel Renee Bond. Olivia Rose Botello. William Jacoby Botts. Kelly Rose Boyce, summa cum laude. Harris Mark Boyer, magna cum laude. Shalante Denise Branham, cum laude. Megan Danielle Bretz. Brianna Arlene Brooks. Zaria Elizabeth Leanne Bryant. Charles Philip Bullock V. Michaela Ann Campbell, cum laude. Charles Augustus Canada, Jr. Addie Capito, magna cum laude. Hannah Mackenzie Carter. Hannah Carter, summa cum laude. Maxwell Kenneth Carter, summa cum laude. Max was welcomed by his mom, Pam Carter. Caitlin Marie Case. Christopher James Casero. Stephen Michael Chepo, cum laude. Stephen is being greeted by Barry Fields, a member of the Bellarmine Board of Trustees. Jordan Elizabeth Schlaboe, summa cum laude. Emily Sarah Colville, cum laude. Elizabeth Nicole Kaminzin. Brianna Connor. Ian Connor. Shavarsky Navarra Corbett, Jr. Benjamin C. Corder. Sarah Jean Cottom. Austin B. Crutcher. Antonia Christine Della Carbonari. Gina Marie D'Amato. Brianna Caitlin Davis. Gabrielle Gianna Davis, magna cum laude. Robert A. Day III. Donald Richard Dickerson III, summa cum laude.
Yeah, Richard!
Allison B. Drake. William T. Duke, Jr. Brandon Kyle Delaney. Shelby Malloy Durbin, cum laude. Catherine Ann Dyer. Caleb Aaron Elmore, magna cum laude. Cassie Lee Emmert. Jacob Irvin. Kennedy Elizabeth Irwin, summa cum laude. Allison Christine Farmer. Megan Renee Farmer, summa cum laude. Bryce Griffin Faulkner, summa cum laude. Brianna Elizabeth Ferguson, summa cum laude. Matthew James Frank, summa cum laude. Carlos Humberto Galindo Ibarra. Sydney Alexis Galusha. Brennan Marie Gargan. Anthony Paul Garner. Carly Erin Gavareski, cum laude. Mariah Elisa Geisen, summa cum laude. Caitlin Gephardt. Fiona Gibbons. Brandy Marie Godey. Stephen Tyler Goins, cum laude. Jacqueline Alexandra Gonterman, summa cum laude. Roxana Gonzalez Ramos. Camille Ariel Gray. Spencer O'Brien Grimm. Catherine Lynn Grubb. Kathleen Michaela Geis. Braden Guth, summa cum laude. Courtney Lee Hall. Adriana Marie Hamlet. Andrew Kyle Hampton, cum laude. McKenna Harpring. Carly Hart. Angela L. Haycraft. Emily S. Haycraft. Dana Eldane Hemingway. Devin Scott Heron. Gabrielle Ann Hissong. Cheryl Ann Houchin, summa cum laude. Andrea Dawn Howard, summa cum laude. Claire Huber. Melody Hulse Schuler. Kaylee Ann Hyatt. Sierra Gabriela Encorvati, summa cum laude. Morgan Danielle Jesse, summa cum laude. Morgan is being greeted by her grandmother, Linda Lally from Library Services. Paul Michael Johnson, summa cum laude. Samantha Elizabeth Johnson. Edward Leonard Kamer III. Adam Lyles Kaufman, magna cum laude. Catherine Gase Coughlin, summa cum laude. Catherine is being greeted by her uncle, Don Kelly, a member of the Bellarmine Board of Trustees. Miranda Lee Carer. Katie Bethany Karras. Savannah Claire Kiefer, magna cum laude. Courtney Lee Kelly, magna cum laude. Julia Madison King, cum laude. Gabriel Brian Kinneman. Helen Marie Kloppeek. Jonathan Knight. Michael Gerald Cohen, summa cum laude. Tyler Keppel. Caroline Savannah Krill. Jonathan Kurzals. Sarah Ann Landhair, magna cum laude. Lydia Longy, cum laude. Sean William Lawless. Deanna Alexis Lewis. Dylan Clifford Long. Tin Van Lee. Miranda Mater, summa cum laude. Sarah Ann Mallon. Isabella A. Marcolini, cum laude. Kayla Jo Martin, magna cum laude. Kiana Rochelle Mattingly. Charlotte Ann May. Elizabeth Jensen McGibbon, magna cum laude. Elizabeth is being greeted by her aunt, Claire Deaver, from the Department of Sports, Recreation, and Fitness. Marissa Ann Merlitt, magna cum laude. Brandon J. Messick, cum laude. Omar Eric Montalvo III. Danielle Christine Montgomery. Ryan Montgomery, cum laude. Savannah G. Moore. Megan Lee Morrison, cum laude. Leah Elizabeth Mudd, cum laude. Shannon Louise Murray. Janet Mustafich, magna cum laude. Hadley Neal, cum laude. Lauren Yvonne Neal. Emily Nielsen. Courtney Niehaus. Timothy Nicholas Nischbach. Garrett O'Brien. Toraya Angela Olson. Allison Marie O'Toole. Andrew David Ott. Julian Parton. Matthew Ian Pettit, summa cum laude. Allison Pierce, cum laude. Mary Grace C. Powers. Kristen Prather. Colette Elaine Pretty, cum laude. Colette is being greeted by her mother, Gina Pretty, from the Office of Human Resources. Lourdes Ramirez, magna cum laude. Robert Emmett Lee Rainey. Yashira Reimer Stewart.
Danielle.
Leah Danielle Robbins. Heather Marie Robinson, magna cum laude. Alexi Amer Robles. Hope Layla Roman. Noelle Shambat. Christopher L. Schuler. William James Sherfrans. Christina Michelle Schwartz. Aaron Russell Swizer. Rebecca C. Seidler. Robert L. Settles. Victoria Shercliffe, summa cum laude. John Lawson Shrewsbury. Jillian Allen Schufelt. Nicholas Francis Simon. Nicholas is being greeted by his aunt, Libby Montgomery, a member of the Bellarmine Board of Trustees. Kiana Monet Singleton. Christopher Ian Smith, magna cum laude. Gabriel M. Smith, magna cum laude. Kyle Smith, magna cum laude. Nolan Smith. Veronica Allison Smith. Hope Isabella Howard Suits. Janelle Nicole Spoonamore, cum laude. Jennifer E. Sproles, summa cum laude. Trevor Martin Standlift, summa cum laude. Kristen Olivia Stewart. Stephanie Still. Jillian Lucille Stiff, summa cum laude.
Like strawberry.
Madeline Ann Straub. Emily Grace Stewart Fair. Nathan Virgil Summers. Alexis Brianna Sumner, magna cum laude. Alexis Paige Tarman, cum laude.
Ag.
Catherine Hag Taylor, cum laude. Catherine Terrell, cum laude. Benjamin Thompson. Caitlin Marie Thompson. Amber Tingle.
Todorovic.
Olivera Todorovic. Toradorovic. Yay, Olivera. Sydney Maria Trevis. Cheyenne Leona Turner. Alexi Grace Tyler. Audrey Vanderelst, summa cum laude. Adam Tyler Van Rood. Ruth Ann Vargas. Kathleen M. Wagner. Amy Cope Walker. Maggie Mary Walrath, magna cum laude. Sarah R. Williams, cum laude. Kaylee Wilson, cum laude. Shannon Marie Wilson, magna cum laude. Kendall Marchetti Woods, cum laude, cum laude. Allison Lee Woosley, woo, summa cum laude. Alyssa Dawn Wyman, cum laude. Aaron Matthew Yates. Elizabeth Jean Yeski, magna cum laude. Joseph Albert Udell, second. James Augustus Young, cum laude. Jason Paul Zimabor. I'm sorry, Jason Paul Zamora. I know you, Jason. Emily Maria Zawadski, summa cum laude.
I need you to read this real quick.
A&S graduate Will Engelhardt is home and doing fine. He sends everyone his best. Congratulations, Will. Woo! The following bachelor's degree and professional accounting certificate recipients are from the W. Fielding School of Business. Marie Nicole Bone, summa cum laude. David Matthew Bossmeyer. Noah Clifford Braden, summa cum laude. Jacob Tyler Brown, cum laude. Sarah Elizabeth Carney. Wiley Nelson Carr III. Andrew Charles Chandler, cum laude. Ian J. Collins. Jeffrey Michael Cook, cum laude. Ryan Cornett. Joseph Cox. Jillian Mary Lee D'Amico. Taylor Danielle Deaton, magna cum laude. William Patrick Dickerson. Danielle Doherty. Nathaniel Scott Duncan. Portia Dunn. Logan Anthony Finn. Jessica Renee Frank. Jaron Wade Fulcher. Christopher Luke George. Erica Danielle Hall.
Harness.
Jarrett William Harness. Hi. Lucas Hoffman. Joseph G. Hollingsworth, summa cum laude. Margaret Huffines. Justin Jordan Hyde. Nicole Marie Jarbo. Morgan Elizabeth Joy. Caitlin E. Kelly, summa cum laude. Sebastian V. Contick, magna cum laude. Devin Ched Langley. Caroline Lee, summa cum laude. Hannah R. Lucas, cum laude. Thomas C. Massengill. Mark Jess Paul McCormick, cum laude. Noah Andrew McDonald, summa cum laude. Michael P. Messier. Ian W. Miller. Ashley Elisa Morrison. Miranda Lee Norman. Jamie Orr. Edis Porras Garcia. Daniel Ramser, cum laude. Molly Reese. Thomas Warren Riley. Michael Hunter Richards. Nicholas Scott Rudisil, cum laude. Griffin Hewitt Sale.
Yeah, Hewitt. Let's get it. Savory.
Nathan Cole Savory, cum laude. Andrew Shanks. Evan Blake Shive.
Congratulations.
Joseph Anthony Simon. Austin Trevor Smith, magna cum laude.
Gabriel.
Gabriel McKinley South. Scott Everett Spurlock. Trent Thompson.
Actually, just get stay on stage.
Haley Nicole Tinsley. Stephen L. Votto. Ryan Joseph Ward, cum laude. Cole Michael Wolfson. William Houston Wood.
The following bachelor's degree recipients are from the Donna and Alan Lansing School of Nursing and Clinical Sciences. Kimberly Ann Acedio, magna cum laude. Alicia Aiken.
Lean into the microphone.
Okay. Taylor Brooke Alexander. Taiba Nayef Al-Farhan. Rashid Mohammed R. Almagren, cum laude. Yara Anwar Amuteri, summa cum laude. Alejandro R. Alvarez. Alexis Elizabeth Anspa. Brooke Alexandra Ashby. Cody Harrison Aubrey. Jacob Anthony Bonnock. Mallory P. Besaw, cum laude. Mallory Gwen Byer, summa cum laude. Mary Taylor Blaine. Tori Carlin Blanchard, cum laude. Lindsay Page Breeding, summa cum laude. Madison Brewer, cum laude. Courtney Lynn Brinkman, magna cum laude. Hannah Brown. James Lawrence Bush. Tyler Jordan Calhoun, summa cum laude. Stephanie A. Caudill. Anne McKendry Calder. Shannon M. Chandler. Amber Louise Close. Rachel Olivia Covington, cum laude. Natalie Renee Crawford. Morgan Kayleen Cruz. Clayton James Culver. Hayden Lee Daly. Bethany Day. Erin Elizabeth Dennis. Tenzin Dickey. Lori L. Dunn.
Durante.
Abigail Michelle Durante, cum laude. Ryan Fehrenbacher. Amber Renee Ferguson. Callie Elizabeth Finley, cum laude. Emily Rose Flora. Haley Elizabeth Fox, cum laude. Haley is being greeted by her mother, Debbie Fox, from the Office of Public Safety. Morgan Lee French, summa cum laude. Shayla M. Fulton. Heather Rose Gannon. Megan Denise Geisen, cum laude. Maria Kathleen George, summa cum laude.
Gillock.
Summer Nicole Gillock. Rachel Marie Grosso. Fiona Catherine Graves. Cassie N. Green, magna cum laude. Allison May Green. Stephen Thomas Haddon. Braden Allen Hall.
Hamel.
Alicia Jade Hamel, magna cum laude.
Leche.
Stephanie Leche Hampton, cum laude. Brianne Morgan Hare. Allison Marie Harris. Hillary Elizabeth Harris. Austin M. Havlin.
Gabrielle.
Gabrielle Marie Hawkins. Vanessa B. Hearn. Anna M. Hilgedick. Michaela Hill.
Hogue.
Jennifer Lynn Hogue. Corey M. Hopper. Erin Marie Johns, cum laude. Caroline Stark Johnson. Dale Carson Johnson. Danielle Marie Johnson. William Clayton Johnson. Kevin Baker Kaler. Madeline Rose Keller. Andrea Ray Kellogg. Amanda Ketterer. Brett Krallman Shoemaker. Chris Lee. Jessica Catherine Leonard. Megan Ann Line, cum laude.
Quayu.
Joanna Quayu. Katie Longacre. Caroline Brayton McGosland. Teresa Nicole Mackin, magna cum laude. Nicholas Theodore Madrick. Linda McCauley. Kelsey McCarthy. Heather Marie McCoy. Paula S. McCutcheon. Emily Ann McDonald. Emily Nicole McKnight. Kayla Melton. Ellie Catherine Mesker. Olivia Grace Metronome. Haley Renee Miller. Charles C. Milholland. Eric Lokiel Mitchell. Kathleen Mooney.
Pratiksha Nadia.
Pratiksha Nadial, magna cum laude. Rachel Marie Nelson, summa cum laude. Jillian Lee Nethery. Alfonsi Flair Gono Ikogo. Luis Andres Olivas. Christina Ann Oliver. Anna Louise Sangiovanni. Allison Lee Pennington. Catherine Rose Pennington. Shelby Riley Potter. Lindsay Marie Potts. Mary Kate Powers, magna cum laude.
Raggio.
Marissa Raggio, cum laude. Alexander Paul Ralph. Anna Kathleen Reed. Gregory Cody Roden Reynolds. Mackenzie Sheridan Ross. Sarah Catherine Russman, summa cum laude. Emily Jeanette Rutledge.
Schlog.
Abigail Lee Schlag.
Schulteis.
Sarah Catherine Schulteis, cum laude. Anthony W. Sita, cum laude. Dalila Shetka, cum laude. Jeremy Shane Slusser. Kaylee Brooke Stevenson. Caitlin Roseanne Tonry. Madison Lee Troxel. Shelby Tashannon. Blake Andrew Wagner. Taylor Elise Watson, cum laude. Hannah Michelle Weber.
Devin.
Devin L. Welshans. Emma Lee Wesp. Jessica Lauren Wheatley. Colin Wheeler.
Sade.
Sade A. Williams. Olivia Madeline Witt. Elizabeth Kathleen Zacher, summa cum laude.
Switch your page.
The following bachelor's degree recipients are from the School of Movement and Rehabilitation Sciences. Caitlin Ann Adams. Corey M. Algier, cum laude. Caitlin Ann Ballard. John Edward Campbell, cum laude. Ishmael Candelario Fernandez. Hannah Rebecca Causey. Juliana J. Clark.
Connaughton.
Megan Ray Connaughton. Alma Cordick, cum laude. Mary Kate Detterman, summa cum laude. Claire Suzanne Egler. Colin Fulkerson. Jessica Margaret Green, summa cum laude. Amanda Hamilton, summa cum laude. Gage Hartman. Abby Lee Howell. Emily E. Huber, cum laude. Skylar Hunter, cum laude. Erin Nicole Johans, cum laude. Caitlin Rachel Jones. Cameron Joseph Kenny, cum laude. Erica Ann Laws, summa cum laude. Tara Lynn Lockmiller, cum laude. Molly Miracle. Jamie Joe Martin. Leah Rose Mattingly, cum laude. Jordan Milheiser, summa cum laude. Brianna Lou Morris, cum laude. Becca Ann Muir, cum laude. Anne Marie Naville, magna cum laude. Ellen Catherine Neltner. Rachel Oath. Anna Olea. Nigel Lennon Lewis Oslan. Rachel Pfeiffer. Matthew Thomas Powell. Lowen C. Rock. Zachary Reed. Avery Logan Reen. Alexander M. Robbins. Brittany Lynn Swinehart, magna cum laude. Hannah Smith, cum laude. Brooke Spencer, summa cum laude. Madison Paige Stevens, summa cum laude. Austin Streeter. Audrey Sweetland. Stephen Tiller.
Andrea.
Giovanna Andrea Yorizar. Joshua Connor Wayne. Megan West, summa cum laude. Matthew Carter Whalen. The following bachelor's degree recipients are from the College of Health Professions. Raineris Fernandez Richard, cum laude. Trevor S. Whitlock. The following bachelor's degree recipients are from the Ansley Fraser Thornton School of Education. Kayla Joyce Bellett, summa cum laude. Lakin Breeden. Jacqueline Marie Brochu, summa cum laude. Caitlin Nicole Burns, magna cum laude. Margaret Ellen Downs. Elena Hallie Durbin, cum laude. Elena is being greeted by her mother, Jackie Durbin, from the Bursar's office. Abigail L. Finch, magna cum laude. Timothy Gordon, magna cum laude. Sarah Jessica Gravis, cum laude. Sarah is being greeted by her mother, Dawn Gravis, from the Office of Financial Aid. Alan Mackenzie Geis, magna cum laude. Madeline Johanna Hoskins. Patricia A. Ivory. Brandy Autumn Johnson, cum laude. Madison Ray McCready, cum laude. Kylie Mitchell, summa cum laude. Lauren Curran Monahan, summa cum laude. Taylor Moreland, cum laude. Abigail Marie Picaro. Jordan Elizabeth Stout, summa cum laude. Rachel Lee Strohmeyer, summa cum laude. Jennifer Olivia Thodeson, magna cum laude. Elizabeth Tibbs, summa cum laude. Alicia Danielle Toms, cum laude. Mackenzie Wilcox. Brooke Wright. The following bachelor's degree recipients are from the School of Continuing and Professional Studies. Dean Edward Baumert. Christian Joseph Birch. Adam D. Eberhard. Aaron Christopher Gilcrease. Carter Heydrich. Jordan Carol Cookenbrod. Catherine Maria Vulich, magna cum laude. The following bachelor's degree recipients are from the School of Communication. Crystal Candace Bagwandin. Candace Taylor Bodenbender, magna cum laude. Amelia Christine Ernstberger, cum laude. Michael Garrett. Ebony S. Hampton. Kristen Hewing, magna cum laude. Allison Nicole Hoskins, cum laude. Jacqueline Elizabeth Isaacs. Abigail Elizabeth James. Delaney Renee Call. Amelia Elaine Kaler. Mary Marino, magna cum laude. Dalton McGlone. Ruffin Milby. Cheyenne Clay Mormon. Andrew Murphy Neely. Rachel Owens. Bethany Ellen Paget, magna cum laude. Randell Perkins II. Haley Maureen Piazza, magna cum laude. Brooklyn Sierra Potter. Margaret Lillian Raby, cum laude. Joseph Michael Ray. Mara Jane Records. Alexandra Reifenberg, cum laude. Taylor Riggs. Chase Michael Rose. Cassidy Shinpaw. Allie Slider. Emily Marie Turry, magna cum laude. Quincy Alexis Turner. Logan Vians. Ryan Warner. Bradley Joseph Washley. Anna Williams, cum laude. Guy Washington Williams IV. Adriel Elizabeth Adair Wilson, magna cum laude. Caitlin Marie Zagata. The following bachelor's degree recipients are from the School of Environmental Studies. Zoe Elizabeth Laughlin. Lena Renee Miles. Siraj Nupani. Preston Spalding. Alma Cecilia Wilcox. Nathan Wilkie.
The following Master of Business Administration and Master of Science in Taxation degree recipients are from the W. Fielding Rubel School of Business. Lila Noir John Bangash. Robert Steve Bratcher. Corey Wayne Bruce. Ryan David Biorionic. Kanisha Monique Burse. Bradley Bush. Tracy Lee Cox. Israel Cuenca Ordonez. Krishna Padakal. Nathan Joseph Dotterwike. Joseph Blaze Drabot. Mark Allen Eastman II. Eric M. Eaton. Sadie Marie Franklin. Kimberly A. Gorski. David James Haustein. Elena Nicole Holland. Colton Ryan Howell. Brandy Nicole Hunter. Brandy is being greeted by her mother, Shelley Hunter, from the Rubel School of Business. Sina Ann Ipe. Lucas Hayden Jones. April D. Kesterson. Karista Nicole Lucan. Saja Manjang. James Patrick Murphy. Christopher Michael Patterson. Serena Lynn Phillips. Zachary Taylor Pogue. Shibu Puten Purakil. Shalise Robinson. Asani Vladislavovich Semyonov. John Patrick Schellenberg. Aaron Michael Smith. Tara Lynn Sutholz. Thomas Robert Wegener. Jessica Bailey Winters. Lucy Zippel. Brittany Melissa Iden. Neil Diaz Koduthu Waku. The following Master of Science in Nursing and Master of Health Science degree recipients are from the Donna and Alan Lansing School of Nursing and Clinical Sciences. Jessica Michelle Aberly. Valencia Cularine Brown. Sarah Elizabeth Chandler Case. Caitlin C. Davis. Erin Lynn Dedman. Meredith Hedler. Chioma Clarissa Holland. Catherine Rose Ash Johns. Kaylin Dawn Jolly. Kathleen Tierney Lanham. Tyler Timothy Patton. Emily Elizabeth Reinberg Wiseman. Linda Carol Robinson. Rebecca Ann Smith. Michelle Lynn Wyatt. Lindsay Marguerite Baker. Thomas Corey Johnston. Meera Kandar Kumar Patel. The following Master of Science in Athletic Training degree recipients are from the School of Movement and Rehabilitation Sciences. Ashley Duval. Melissa Jean Huber. Lindsay Michelle Perry. The following Master of Health Science degree recipient is from the College of Health Professions. Sarah Leanne Good. The following Master of Arts in Education and Master of Arts in Teaching degree recipients are from the Ansley Fraser Thornton School of Education. Deidre Charisse Allen. Rebecca L. Brewer.
Burris.
Megan Burris. Sarah Del Carey. Courtney M. Cleveland Broom. William Flynn.
Tamia Shimon.
Tomia Shimon Hilliard. Hannah Catherine Hudson. Kelsey Graham Joy. Sierra McLaurin. Ashley Moody. Janelle Schneider. Valerie Nelson Tolles. Brittany Marie Weaver. Chelsea Ann Bowles.
Kara.
Kara Hayes Brown. Shalimar Bianca Brown.
Donnell Pecan.
Donnell P. Campbell. McKenna Tate Deddens. Tanisha Denise Garrett. Fyron Kaya Marie Louise Harris. Mackenzie Corinne Harrison. Kristen Hickey.
Aaron Basin.
Serena Harambasic Kissick. Lana Elise Lee. Jeffrey Michael Lee. Aona Logston. Jessica Paige Alexandra Robertson. Claudia S. Sanders. Cynthia M. Schmiedler. Joseph Allen Stam. Christopher Stein. Deanna C. Walker. Casey M. Whitfield. The following Master of Arts in Communication and Master of Science in Digital Media degree recipients are from the School of Communication. Lauren Piper Coffey. Lauren is being greeted by her sister, Stephanie Piper Riley, from the Alumni Office. Mary Christina Collis. Jasmine Link Golden. Molly Catherine LaFavors. Don Grace Lee. Shelby Dean Sullivan. Katie Ann Tressel. Rebecca Waskevich. Malak Al-Ahmed. Shahira Shaban Al-Kurhashi. Afra Al-Sarani. Abra Masood Al-Sharif. Nada Mohammed Al-Zairani. Caitlin Lane Vonderschmidt Harris. Michael Paul Murray Holland. Ariel Kruger. Sherelle Janice Maribel. Sarah Jane Musk. Jane S. Rudnick. Tianxing Shen. Daniel Patrick Spitzer. Daniel is being greeted by his mother, Winnie Spitzer, from the School of Communication. Olivia Grace Thomas. The following educational specialist degree recipients are from the Ansley Fraser Thornton School of Education: Jessica Farrell, Jahi Kamal Peak, Sharmika Rochelle Terrence, Cheryl L. Woods. Oh, one done.
The following Doctor of Philosophy in Education and Social Change and Doctor of Philosophy in Leadership and Higher Education degree recipients are from the Ansley Fraser Thornton School of Education: Elizabeth M. Cassidy, Jennifer M. Englert Copeland, Richard Patrick Englert, Alexandra Jane Taylor, Stephanie Louise White, Patricia Pullen Carver, Leslie Marie Maxey, Glenn Francis Cossey, Jessica Nicole Taylor. The following Doctor of Nursing Practice degree recipients are from the Donna and Alan Lansing School of Nursing and Clinical Sciences: Beverly K. Philippi, Julia Nagel Senreeves. Julia is being greeted by her son, Anderson Reeves. Brittany Nicole Welch. Okay. The following Doctor of Physical Therapy degree recipients are from the School of Movement and Rehabilitation Sciences: Haley Ann Willow. Haley's degree is being conferred posthumously and is being received by her father, Mr. Jeff Willow, and sister, Ms. Emily Willow. Brittany Bianca Back. Danielle Bacchus. Allison Bastido. Alyssa Ray Brothers. Ashley Taylor Burkhart. Joshua Lee Bynum. Joshua is being greeted by his grandmother, Linda Bailey, from the Office of Continuing Education. Gwendolyn Casper. Chase Ryan Christensen. Jacob William Comstock. Millicent Dixie Joy Crowder. Grace Elizabeth Daly. Taylor Dauphin. Amber Lynn Denamy. Chase Matthew Eifert. Adam N. Fatkin. Ross Patrick Fenimore. Grant Thomas Finland. Casey Marie Gettelfinger. Kelsey Ann Hagerden. Marco Hawa. Isaac Raymer Hines. Nathan Glenn Hobbs. Haley Brooke Holt. Cariana Huff. Reed Robert Immel. Alexandra James. Elizabeth Ann McGree. Allison McKenna. Patrick McLean. Leslie Renee Mead. Alexandra D. Meter. Jordan Page Metcalf. William Evan Montgomery. Taylor Dawn Moon. Jacqueline Lee Newman. Tammy Vu Wynn. Madison Marie Osborne. Nia Nikita Patel. Jarek C. Penny. Alicia Ellen Pollard. Rebecca Marie Pugh. Elliot Howard Reef. Emma Jean Richards. Alex Matthew Ritchie. Emily Schmall. Natalie Marie Schroll. Lisa Renee Schwartz. Ellen Elise Sharp. Tiffany N. Sheffield. Bailey Aaron Schaffner. Evan Zane Sibilich. William Smith. Caitlin Starr. Catherine Lynn Sullivan. Kevin J. Swartz. Madeline Elise Vadney. Jack Alexander Van Horn. Lauren Ashley Vincent. Johanna Van Handorf. Jessica Erin Weiss. Ashley Nicole Williams. Catherine Elaine Wilson. James Clinton Wimsett. Taylor Lee Yazek. Justin Michael Yautzi. Chloe Elizabeth Zimmerer. Michael Tardif Zillick.
This is certainly your day, and so obviously it is a celebration. Will all the candidates for degrees and members of the faculty and staff please rise?
Yep.
Okay.
by the authority vested in me by the Commonwealth of Kentucky and the trustees of Bellarmine University, I hereby confer upon the students of Bellarmine University the degrees to which they are respectively entitled. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Bellarmine University class of 2019. You may be seated. That is your baby. How about our graduates give a hand of applause to all of the people who brought them here to this point. You have all reached an important milestone, and I hope that you will have the chance to take a breath over this weekend and celebrate your achievements. I hope you'll also realize that this is not the end of your journey of learning and discovery. It is indeed a commencement, a beginning. In a few weeks or months, some of you will be heading to graduate school, others will be starting jobs, still others are already well established in your careers. Wherever your path takes you next, remember that every day represents an opportunity to learn. Our friend Thomas Merton once wrote, "The least of the work of learning is done in the classroom." You have likely already experienced the truth of this. Speaking of classrooms, I'd like to acknowledge and thank our faculty and staff for the tireless work and commitment they have made for your Bellarmine experience. Will you please join me in thanking them? A special thanks to Dr. Pfeffer, Dr. Twice now, I don't know, Dr. Pfeffer, I guess, for her inspiring remarks and for her willingness to leave you with her message on our last day of work. Wherever your path takes you next, remember that every day represents an opportunity to learn. Our friend Thomas Merton once wrote, "The least of the work of learning is done in the classroom." You've already likely experienced the truth of this. Now don't worry, parents and families. Your graduates did learn plenty in Bellarmine's classrooms. But a different kind of learning occurs in completing internships, in doing service learning, or in studying abroad in settings where students learn as much about themselves as they do about a given subject. What are their values? How do they model themselves to the world? How do they apply the critical thinking skills they honed at Bellarmine to identify problems and to solve them? What I've learned in my 2 years here as president is that you, our students, are passionate and fearless, and loving and eager to answer these questions. The world needs your gifts. It needs your ability to question, to learn, to act, and your commitment to treat each person as an individual worthy of respect. The task may seem daunting at times, but you take with you everything you need to be successful. You will carry the Bellarmine difference inside of you always. We have what we seek, Merton wrote. It is there all the time. And if we give it time, it will make itself known to us. Congratulations to the class of 2019, and thank you for choosing to become a part of Bellarmine University family. In Veritatis Amore.
I ask Father John Poyatu Paramble to please come forward as our campus minister to offer our benediction.
Please stand. In thankfulness to the divine, let us take a moment of silence. May God bless the graduates of liberal arts and environmental science, that they may use their knowledge and creativity to build a more peaceful, just, and sustainable world. May God bless those who teach and counsel to use their talents to nurture and educate the students of tomorrow. May God bless graduates of business to use their skills to make choices which are honest and just. May God bless those who will work in communication to use their gifts to mediate, motivate, inspire, and encourage colleagues and clients in truth and in ethical practice. May God bless the graduate in continuing and professional studies be role models of lifelong learning and improvement. May God bless those who work in health sciences be people of healing, caring, and compassion. May God bless everyone to give back what they have laid from Bellarmine to the service of humanity. May God bless families, faculty, staff, well-wishers, and friends. May I get an amen? Amen. You can do better than that. One more. Amen. Thank you.
Thank you, Father John. The words to our alma mater were written by Dr. Joseph J. McGowan in 1992. You'll find those words inside the front of your, actually it's the second page of your program. Our university Schola Cantorum will sing our alma mater.
In the city of the Most High,
as a reminder, after the recessional, diplomas will be distributed in the same room where graduates lined up before the ceremony. One of our favorite traditions at Bellarmine is to have the faculty form an honor guard to congratulate the graduates on their achievements and extend a fond farewell to the class. Faculty will line up along the center aisle to congratulate graduates as they recess. Guests, we ask that you please remain in your seats during the recessional. Graduates, it's my pleasure to congratulate you and give you our best wishes as you move forward in these exciting days ahead. Congratulations.
Teamwork.
All right. I didn't really have another minute.
Great job, guys.